Hello, hello, Hijinx here. Greetings from Chaos Culture. Welcome and like and subscribe. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the One Piece live adaptation by Netflix. Most of you have either read the manga or watched the anime for One Piece, but let's see if the live adaptation is worth a watch. On this video, we're going to look at Season 1, Episode 1, and let's go ahead and start with the characters. I feel One Piece is very character-driven, and for the first character, we're going to go ahead and take a look at self-proclaimed King of the Pirates, Monkey D. Luffy. Likeable, seemingly naive goofball with flexy, stretchy powers. And he's searching for the treasure, the One Piece, and needs to go ahead and gather a crew to share the adventure with. His powers were gained from eating a devil fruit, gum fruit, and in live action, that can be really tough to depict without falling into the absurd or being ripped out of the actual experience itself. But they did a very great job depicting it, and that really was helped by the cast and crew around Luffy when he was using the powers. The pirates took it seriously, and also Kobe really sold the power. I can't help but love Colby in this episode. Colby's character is timid and unsure, but with a hidden burning desire to be a Marine and protect people. Colby's interactions with Luffy display kind of the inner character traits of them both. Colby is the underdog, and who can't help but root for the underdog? And with Luffy looking to help Kobe, it just makes me like them both more as a character. Let's take a look before we go on to more characters at the live action format itself. It does have some limitations. If you look at the source material, the manga has over 1,000 chapters and the anime has over 1,000 episodes. Now, if they try to condense that down, there's going to be some material lost. I hope they follow the spirit of the source material with the creative having the control on it. I hope that shows going forward. But if they start missing some interactions, maybe missing some fights from different pirate captains and enemies being left out, we may not get the full picture of the character that's coming from the source material, and it may make it a lot harder to kind of like them when you start introducing inaccuracies or different backgrounds missing from certain characters. So I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that doesn't happen. And let's go ahead and go back and look at some more characters going forward. Next up is Zoro, looking like the second in command of the crew. He plays very well with Luffy, while Luffy is more animated, fantastical with his flexible stretch powers. Zoro is much more physical with live action stunts and basically bringing it back down to earth, forming a really nice solid foundation for Luffy to play off of. Those two characters go very well together, much like all the others. And Zoro, going forward, very simple goal to become the strongest swordman. Next up is the mysterious Nami. She's more like the cat burglar type, out for number one, and she has some real useful skills as a navigator, and it looks like she can handle herself in a fight as well. Not sure if she's ready to join the crew. She seems kind of hesitant and wants to go off on her own way. Next, let's take a look at one of Luffy's enemies. This is Captain Alvida. Colby was part of her crew, and Colby was terrified of Captain Alvida. She was very cruel and iron-fisted captain over her crew. On the power level wise, she was very strong compared to her pirate crew, but Luffy seemed to take care of her very easily. Hopefully going forward, the enemies last a little longer and are a bit tougher, and they can go in more in depth. I'm afraid that the live adaptation is so short that some of the enemies' backstories and influences will be kind of muted, making them flat. Overall impressions? I found the Season 1, Episode 1 entertaining, and I'll be watching more in the future. I'm glad it has not shown the curse of other live actions like Death Note or Cowboy Bebop. I'm curious what will be cut and if they can retain the spirit of the show. So far, I like the characters and how the show is following the source material in the traditional journey, and not forcing in other stories or writers' different viewpoints for modern day. So far, I really like it. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the show if you watched it, or if you will be watching it. Thank you so much for watching. This is Hijinx from Chaos Culture. Like and subscribe.